Whoa, this guy posted the loading symbol. Hey. We're early, actually. I'm just setting up the Discord notification and everything. Alright, making sure mic, everything on, yep. Was good. We're chilling. I don't have a beaver still. Oh, unlucky. Venomous. That's kind of slow. How's it going, Mesh? Of course, we open up the stream with a 3 Bone Dagger. Unironically, 42 mil is not that bad. At least we're hitting big, even though our Bone Dagger is small. interested in seeing Cursed One's VOD. I was stalking the Discord, and he's already got to 6 minutes faster, it looks like. 6 minutes faster in his 20 down. 20 invo down. Already decent improvement. Or actually, I think it was like 7 or 8 minutes. Can you explain why priorities Masori top over anything? So P2 Warden scales off a mixture of range strength and accuracy. Well, you know, like strength in general and accuracy. And Masori top is the best like bang for buck you're gonna get. 33 exactly. Vans are pretty decent. They're a little bit worse than chaps. DPS check on Akkha. You walk us through. Do you want through another quadrant to skip it? No, I can't because I don't usually do it. See you do it? I don't usually do it, to be honest. Yeah, the next one after Masori top would be Masori legs. If it happens, the thing is, how unluckily slow is that? Anyway, the thing is, I don't even do that. Did I not have like mighty on or something? I'm wearing the wrong gear? No. I guess I just don't want to hit damage. I don't even do it if it would have happened. I just kind of tank the damage, to be honest. Your stream is turbo behind. Dude, that Baba time is insane. I think I'm hitting with like a Bone Dagger, to be honest. It's funny because it was actually slapping really hard in the beginning, first phase, and then it just decided to turn off, decided not to do damage anymore. I mean, yeah, like rarely I'll do it, but I don't really have much thought process behind it. No thoughts, head empty. of height with that set. I'm gonna untag this guy. Pretty rare I actually kill him. Not that behind in damage at least. Two Fang misses, okay. 3 Fang misses, okay. 1 in 1,000 right there. Be a real shame if I decided to hit it exactly 38 or 39 here. The Spring Mage actually reduces damage? Yeah, it does. Probably just did it late. Oh. What? I did an oopsie. I didn't stand in the spot to lure this guy correctly. Now I'm taking 2 of them. Yeah, I forgot to move him. This kinda sucks. Dang it, 2 Rangers kinda blows. Still in range of that guy. I forgot. I thought that was fine for some reason. We do a little griefing to start the stream, of course. There's no way things are still in my chest, right? Did I mess up? Could be worse. What'd you get? About to put on my defender. Oops. Minus a dose. Bang, never lucky. Ah. Spawn that monkey. Nice. Monster HP not working? Works fine to me. One tick ahead of cycle, so I guess right after this next Fang I'll go immediately under, I think is the right timing. Yep. Quickly want to have some advice. I mean, I don't really have good advice because I don't know what you're struggling with, to be honest. Like anything in particular giving you issues? The waves? Suck? Which waves, by the way? Don't just say waves, like blobs. Flicking the bob's always killing me a ranger and meleeer. If it's a ranger and a meleeer, I would say honestly, don't chase nibblers. It's never worth it. Use the fact that you are probably a main account with Basori and Rigger, and then just lap the Ranger's cheeks. Rangers with double blobs, you kind of treat double blobs the same as a singular blob though. So one blob versus two blobs doesn't change anything. You can do either one tick alternating, but I would say one tick alternating is the easier one to do than learning like two tick alternate flicking. But two tick is more versatile in the future for like dealing with other spawns, stuff like that. And so you can move around and stuff, of course. But one tick alternating versus double blob is definitely my advice. It's the more safer method. Old Maple story ass eyes. Two tick is best so you can like, you know, do stuff in between. But definitely one tick is like easier for double blobs. Just cause like no matter what you do with the timing, it'll set itself up nicely. Whereas if you mess up two tick, you know, you'll get hit. Don't lie. Oh no. Yeah, but if it works. There is none, but you can also just go to the collection log website. It's like half updated there. It's pretty updated. But yeah, what about the grapple? Hey, if it works, it works. I ain't judging. Did I misclick that swarm? Ah, we're down 2 swarms then. I misclicked that one over there. I only got 2 of them. And we're pretty behind schedule on this second set. I think Fang DPS is about 9, so we're about 15 seconds behind. So I guess we're looking at about 510, 520-ish. Drag second ranger. Yeah, the last time, you know, we had some issues because we one-shot this guy, you know? How's it going, Mustafa? Chilling right now. That was an absurd amount of zeros. Pull a shadow with arrows, holy. And it's solo. Oh, congrats, dude, huge upgrade. What the hell? My character did not want to turn that guy, I guess. About 15, yep. I've done this raid too much that I know exactly how down behind schedule I am. Is that good? Ooh. early to use that last sip. Pretty rare. It's gotta be... Ooh. I'm gonna get here, aren't I? I could've dodged it. Oh well. I'd probably say like 1 in like 30. You're gonna be down bad on Baba and Kephri. Huh. No, screw this restore. I don't need it. Click late. Don't punish me, Akkha. Alright, I gotta remember. I can only go in with 5. Going in with any more is just a pain in the ass. You know bolted damage scales? I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, bolted damage on Baba gives points, sorry. Misread the question. No idea, brother. I'm gonna guess no. But I really don't know. Some CMs this week, but because the mage thrall is broken, I don't think I want to anymore. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, honestly, but still. What's up with mage thrall? So right now the mage hits count as melee hits. So as far as I know, it can still hit 3s and stuff. But when it comes to like phases where it matters, like what kind of damage you're dealing, like this one for example, it won't be able to help me deal damage. So for like P2 Wardens, it won't work either. For Ulm, obviously, like Ulm hand, that would be pretty important. So it's basically a like ranged melee thrall, that makes sense. Like it's got a melee thrall, it's a melee thrall but better. But it's also, yeah, like he's always hitting for Akkha comments. I assume that part K doesn't change. I don't think that's changed. just hit a 3 there. Your fang off Tbow. Look, it just doesn't want to hit right now. Look, he'll hit at his own pace. ID? Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, almost griefed it. Oh, okay. Been much worse if I actually got hit by the spikes there. Yeah, but fixing it was much more important there than gaining the ticks. Imagine getting hit by the spikes. I'd just be down a whole water. That'd be so sad. Hitting because no mix hides. Damn, you got me, bro. I mean, I wonder if I could bring mix hides and then still hit 57 on my Inquisitor's face. Mix hide legs with Inquisitor's Maze and Elder Maul. The new 3 down tech. Camp the ancestral legs at that point, to be honest, if I was willing to go down bad like that. Does ancestral legs have a little bit of melee defense? I think it does, right? I mean, I don't think it matters too much or 5 to 1. Because they nerfed Baba's damage anyway, so it's just gonna be like dealing with pre-nerf Baba. Wonder if I'm onto something actually. No, I would lose a Fang Fang set, that's wrong. If I didn't lose a Fang Mag set, that would be what's the additional percent accuracy? Has anyone checked? Well, it's of course it's troll to drop Torva for it. I don't think it's too bad to drop Bandos Tacits for it, but it's a pretty niche audience that I'd say would use it. Not that niche, I guess, but oh, this is a wave skipper. Fuck that. Thing is, like, if you have crystal legs, I think it's better to camp the crystal legs. If you have Torva, you want to use Torva, so that only really leaves like the D-high players. granted, is a decent amount of players. Can't hear Zebak is spitting. Sorry. So Roulette is way too loud right now. You are right. Whoa! Don't leave the raid. I don't hate the raid that much. Oh, Tass's mix high top. That's reportable. He says mix hide is better than Carol's, and I could probably agree with that. It's probably like not too much lost for quite a bit of extra damage. I never dropped this. Oh. Dude, I'm chilling on restores, holy. Why the other way around? Mix legs give no strength bonus. Because mix top gives less than tacits, and tacits is kind of irrelevant. It's basically, it's the better round for balance. In terms of defense to damage. I am a believer that defense does kind of matter. Personally. Especially if you do 5-1. It's better for 5-1. I'm guessing 5-1 mix high probably is okay up until like 450s. Baba, yeah. 5-1 is you can look in the video description. It's a advanced Baba Red X method. You trade one of Baba's hits to your 5, so you go for no tick loss. Because if you do regular Red X, you have tick loss, which is also trolling. I honestly, at this point, don't think he's taking that into account. No monkey when he's thinking about it. I assume he's just going straight to regular 6-tick Red X, which is obviously worse than regular 5-1. Want to start sending 540s, but I have to bring in a Torture or BGS for the 3 down. I think I would personally opt for the Torture. And again, I mean, if you can get yourself an Elder Maul, it'd be pretty nice. At least you can send it for Kephri and not feel so bad about it. If you can afford an Elder Maul, I would go for it. Because then you can at least send an Elder Maul at the beginning of Kephri and make up a little bit of time if you hit. So you Bone Dagger, Baba, Kephri, Elder Maul Kephri, Elder Maul to Core, and chillin'. Asked him in stream why he doesn't 5-1. He said it's trolling. Why would you not want 16% DPS? I mean, if I slippery slope that argument and say taking damage is trolling, I'd be doing 1 to Olm, right? So I mean, Baba already deals like negative damage, so you might as well turn her into an HP profit boss. And it's not like 5-1's not perflicable, by the way. It's just more annoying too and harder. The only places where 5-1 would be trolling is if you're doing it in a large team size. But he, as far as I know, he's also a solo player. I've seen his Baba times. They are not good. In a Dolo, it's already trolling. Because you can 5-1 on one account and have the other one AFK thing on a corner anyway. And then he can always 6-tick when the rocks are about to come out. There's not really any reason not to 5-1 before Rubble comes out on any team scale. Like, you should 5-1 until Rubble comes out in every single team scale. If the tank knows what they're doing, even in a large team, the baboons will spawn, and only at the last 70% anyway. So it'll die right there. Not the last 70%, sorry. Last few percent before rolling boulders. So like 70%, like 38%, I guess. But even if they didn't want to do that, 5-1 is definitely. I've seen the whole of the logic to say inventory on your range melee swap and a full mage swap. I mean, it's already pretty free though. It depends on the gear what you have though. If you think about it from a pack deck perspective, right? Mixed Hide doesn't help a very large majority of players because it's a direct upgrade over like regular T-Hide and stuff. But a lot of players who have like Bofa, they would be better off just camping the crystal legs for higher prayer bonus and defensive bonus. Or they'll bring Tacits, which can be worth depending on your max hit thresholds, of course. Not every person's account's the same. Like, yeah, probably on average you'll see D-Boost and D-Defender, but sometimes there's people with like Prims plus Avernick. Not everyone has a face guard, some of them might be using Serp. I would say if you're getting a max hit with Tacits or minute hit, I would probably go Tacits anyway. Just, you know, defense for 5-1 is always really nice. And Blood Fury is a thing, but I think you can switch honest. A lot of those players don't run Blood Fury either. I mean, have you seen the price of Blood Fury right now? And obviously an Iron Man wouldn't run it, so it's also something to consider. Not everyone has a Infernal Cape. I know a lot of people that don't have an Infernal Cape, in fact. So I think it's weird to say Big Side is always good. In fact, it's not. It's less appealing to him, yeah, but you can just 5-1 and then AFK on the other one. I think I might get hit here, I don't really care. Turn on the music? Yeah, sure. It is a bit loud. That's a bit too low. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can just... I mean, I've done a little bit of Dolo experimentation. And I just 5-1 on one account and had the other one AFK on the corner, on Baba's corner tile. Seemed perfectly fine. % increase. Can he just do it on both accounts? Boulder special and monkeys. I mean, Boulder special is pretty free, I'll be honest. You can literally just tank it on top of a Seercull though. You profit so much HP on the new Baba that you can just have a player take a boulder and the other player just doesn't take a boulder. Like the Rubble, that is. Ooh, paperweight. No, it doesn't lose half of its effectiveness. Because whenever you're treating it with a team, right? You're assuming anyone who's not tanking Baba is already getting 100% DPS. So for him, yes, it's only an 8% increase because one player is going from 6 tick to 5 tick. That's what he means by the 8%. But anyone who's done 5-1 knows that monkeys don't come out at the beginning of P1. You can control them to essentially spawn in the later half anyway. So you might as well honestly just spawn them at like anywhere from 70 to 75%. Have them get run over and you'll only have to deal with one Seercull. That's very worth the 8% DPS. Whoever's tanking Baba almost never drops below like 80 HP if they're using Blood Fury. So they can easily take a rock and they'll be fine. And then, guess what? Let's say they drop below because they got very unlucky. You can go back to 6 tick Red X anyway. You have options. It's always better to start with 5-1 no matter what though. It's very weird to like be sitting at like 90 HP and just be 6 tick Red Xing. It doesn't really seem like you're using your HP as an effective resource. You just say 540s were trolling? Hey man, I don't know. I think I've done a whole like 10 545s. I think 540s are trolling. You gotta pump those numbers up. I don't know, man. I need 5 more and then technically I'm capped on purple scaling. You think money 400 is worth camping with Bofa? Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're doing Nex, then that's fine too. I mean, Nex is really good for gear, for money. I don't know what Nex GP per hour is though anymore. Keeps changing. Yeah, 600s are always going to be bad for money because the raid literally doesn't scale past 550. In terms of drop rate per hour, that is. Why do I have mace to hit the core? But you can use anything. You can use a rapier. Yeah, prayer bonus is nice. Oh, where did you come from? Maybe he doesn't want a 5-1 because he doesn't want to learn 5-1. I mean, in terms of the Dolo, I'll be honest, in terms of the Dolo thing, it's pretty low priority to learn 5-1. He should probably run both accounts for P3. That's what he should do. Because as far as I know, he just has one die pretty much, right? Or doesn't play. Oops. Lost cycle. Average next kill is 5.85 mil. That's a lot of money, man. How's your consistency in clearing within 35 minutes now? I would say it's pretty goddamn good. At least 90%, I would say. While skull skipping, of course. Oh yeah, 5-1, we're chilling right now. Horse gonna mid. I think I mean, even on 540, it was pretty consistent. Like, you would only ever have to 6-tick, like, less than 20% of the time. Tier list of core whacking cores. I mean, they're all the same. Rapier, Seldor, Inquisitor's Mace, they all have the same exit. It's not slow. Baba's new max hit through prayer. I think it's 16 now. But not gonna lie, I don't get what the point is of 540 1+1. Yeah, don't worry. It's still not technically worth it at his current performance just yet. As he gets better, I assume 1+1 will be more worth it, but No Monkey's raids are a little bit still on the slower end where it's not worth it yet. Mostly because he just kind of dies on one account very often. He has to kind of like get to the point where both accounts are staying live for the majority of it to be worth it. Void Waker's fine. It's just a tier below, but I mean, you're using Void Waker for time save on other rooms too, right? So that's usually respectable as long as like overly draining's not on. Yeah, like Inquisitor's just prayer bonus. It's not a big deal to spend 300 mil on it. There are a lot of better other things to use your money on. In the case you can set up damage list P2. You can just put your mace to stab. Actually doesn't make a difference. It sounds pretty rare, anyway, of a scenario. You can leave the mace on stab the whole raid, actually, if you really want to. Feels wrong, though. What the heck is going on right now? I'm down at least one swarm. Okay, what? Hold on. Something is wrong with my keyboard, I think. There. I think I was holding like shift or something. I don't think I was holding shift. Weird. Does that lose a max it on core? As far as I know, changing the style on mace doesn't change anything in terms of max it. Oh, I was trying to mentally process why not DDS. Yeah, this is a specific to overly draining. In terms of purples per hour, I should have stayed in the raid, just done a no swarm Kephri. Now I would have still made 35 time, but I prefer resetting. It's about the mental reset. Technically, BIS core whacker is to bring full Inquisitor, maximal Inquisitor. Mine purple rate for 1+1. Probably like mid upper 30s. But the problem is he's dead on that account all the time. It's not, he doesn't treat it as a true 1+1 for Dolo. Which kind of affects the overall effectiveness of the entire strategy, being dead half the time. ToA GP still okay if you go dry in shadow? It is not. It is pretty meh money if you don't get the shadow. I messed up on tanking. I should have intentionally tanked a little bit at the end of P1 to prevent these monkeys from spawning. Opinion on mix HUD, it's mid. It's perfect mid-level gameplay. Not gonna debate that one. Mix HUD, more like mid HUD. I mean, I honestly assume 1+1, like those 1+1 500+ raids, I assume they become worth it as soon as you can get both accounts to survive P3 and P4, because that's where the majority of the points is. And if you have both accounts alive and actually dealing damage the entirety of P3, P4, you're actually like pretty cracked on drop rate per hour. Obviously that's hard, but that's where the majority of money is. It's gonna be P3 and P4 points. So if he has both accounts like hitting and living, then be worth it. What if you enjoy making you lombos? Look, live the best life you want, you know? If that's what you enjoy, I ain't stopping you. Remember, this is a video game. You don't need to join the rat race. I already hate the rat race IRL. Why would you enjoy it in the video game? Do whatever you enjoy. Not like RuneScape got bills to pay. Unless you got bonds to buy, then in which case you do have bills to pay, which kind of sucks. But IRL rat race you're referring to? Nothing in particular, just, you know, the usual endless pursuit of money. That 30 from a Bone Dagger, of course. I didn't want to proc, but it's really trying to let me proc. You entered the rat race the second you were born into this world. You were expected to have a successful career and make good money so that you can support yourself. You entered from the beginning. And there's no escape. I think I fucked around and I found out. I greeted as Icarus would have. He'd be very proud of me for flying so close to the sun. Did I mean to hit soldier-wise? Regretfully, yes. I did mean it. Do I regret it? Yeah. Yeah. It was a bad idea. But 90% of the time, it works 100% of the time. So I hope you understand. Yeah, I shot my shot. You know? You know what they say, you gotta shoot your shot. Yeah, just like RuneScape, you know, like, you just, if you enjoy skilling, why the fuck you at ToA? If you enjoy having a, you know, fun raiding time with your friends, go do some ToB. If you are a solo enjoyer, then yeah, maybe you enjoy ToA and Chambers. Maybe you would enjoy next. So much exceeding success greeting with hits that you're conditioned. Yep. Look, if you still hate this raid after learning 5-1 efficient Kephri and all that stuff, maybe you just don't like raiding in general. Solo. I'll be honest. Unless you really hate Wardens, then I'll agree. I hate Wardens. make Wardens great again, or ever. Hey, Kephri the most? I actually like Kephri. I like swarming Kephri, it's fun. Which medic was a viable solo invo? Yeah. You like medic? I don't even like it in teams, to be honest. I'm usually, whenever medic's up, I'm usually solo medic. Not really a fan of it either. If I wanted to sweat, I don't know if anyone's ever considered this or if it's just a dark thought in my head, but if I really wanted to sweat Kephri, also nobody saw that minus butterfly, but if I really wanted to sweat Kephri, I would count exactly when she done walls, so I know exactly how many ticks I have left before her next stun, and then I would bring in blue cares to tick fill. That's kind of degenerate tech, counting Kephri's attacks and fireballs, just so he can tick fill. Because you ever think, like, every time you get stunned, it's like -2 ticks, -3 ticks, minus whatever ticks? But what if you had been a nerd the whole time and started counting every single hit? The same at Grotesque Guardians. Ew. Hey Reynolds, how are you, beast? Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. We're chilling right now. We got a Eladina sword, unfortunately. I used to think you needed to walk on that tile too, but I guess not. Well, lesson learned. I guess that's my new transition tech. Am I gonna get hit here? Will I really care about dodging? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna take the tick loss and not care. Got chaps. Hey, congrats, dude. You dodgies? -1 shadow. Because of the ice. I'll never be able to reclaim those 3 seconds. The double trouble, hey, congrats, dude. Double trouble's fun. I wish every boss had like invocations that like paired together like that. I'm noodling. I knew that procced, but like with the timing of them exploding, I didn't want to leave my quadrant yet. So I just kind of like told myself, like, what if it didn't count? Then it wouldn't be that bad. My cankles. Fine, we'll use augury. My boomer hands couldn't reach for the sun fast enough. Okay, getting too sleepy. Good luck on the shadow. Thank you very much, Short. Have a good night, man. Dude, why am I like this? Messes up 32.4. Imbecile is who? Imbecile. Hopefully they'll fix it by next week. Mage's BIS here. Range is a little bit better, but it's kind of impractical to bring that many slots. Because you definitely want to have a decent amount of restores, Eternals, and all that stuff to hit 84. That's more important than the range switches. If you can fit in both max mage and max range, then you should. But it's not very realistic for the majority of players. It's a lot of wrist work for not much gain. They're similar in performance enough that most people opt just to use mage. Like, you definitely want max mage no matter what. Max range is kind of like a luxury. In teams is a lot more forgiving though, because you use like no restores in teams. So definitely in like teams, I would go ranged as well. Try to get that light bearer on for ZCB is really nice. Because that's where it really shines, is when you can bring ZCB and light bearer. That's when range is really, really nice. Mixside versus Torva, that's troll. If you're replacing Torva for Mixside, it's kinda troll. Mixside over Tacits, I'm okay with. So whatever. I feel like on chestplate, it's like you lose so much defense though. For most players, they do care about defense. Of course, if you're too broke to afford bandos, that's a completely different story. And yeah, Mixside is decent. Only reason I don't grind rapid heal is because I don't know the rapid heal timing. Gonna make a short guide for that. Warm-ups OSRS has the best guide on it. I do not even do it. So I kind of just take Karis instead. You could also take the alternative route I just took right now, which is just deal more damage. But yeah, I usually do tick Karis instead. I don't usually employ the rapid heals. I mean, it's rarely mattered. It is a nice technique to know though, because having it as a backup is pretty nice in case you like have no adrenaline. He's got on how to deal more damage. I don't know. You just do. You just gotta do it. The alternative route of dealing more damage is pretty nice. I wish they let Warden be clickable a little earlier here, because then it'd be nice if you can get a free Soul Reaper axe stack on him. I think that would be pretty cool. Do a one-way switch, Soul Reaper axe him right here. Hit a 0, whatever. What am I doing? And then I'll be able to core. I think that would be cool if they let you hit Warden here, just a little bit for a 0. You look at my stats and tell me what I need to do better. What do you mean? I can look at a VOD if that's what you want. I don't know what looking at your stats is gonna help you though. I can just tell you the obvious, like get your prayer to above 80, get your combat stats to 90 plus. Like that's it. That is like, yeah, simple as that. Stats don't really mean anything. It just means like pump the numbers up. It'd be much more beneficial for someone to review your gameplay and your invocations and your gear rather than your stats. The stats is, hey, just get those numbers up, you know? Unless you meant the scoreboard. If you meant this time scoreboard, then that'd be... And I'm misinterpreting it. And I can tell you that. Would you recommend using Magus and Berserker Ring if I'm not running overly draining? No. As far as I know, Ultor's better than Lightbearer just by a little bit. I assume Berserker's is worse. I could be wrong, but honestly, if you have Lightbearer, you should use it over Ultor, or sorry, over Berserker Ring. And you should use DDS and stuff, of course. That should be a given. Why do you step out of the arena there? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, why do I step out sometimes? Oh, that's just specifically if I see Warden do a mage attack. So Wardens don't, you know, Warden's Stone Prison attack that locks you up. The corner is a safe spot for the, you know, the ground attack, and it's not just the corner tile itself. It's that like 2x2 coming out of the corner. Whenever Warden does a mage attack, I'm assuming he has a possibility of doing the Stone Prison attack, and I want to be as tick losses as I possibly can be. So I'm always pre-dodging in anticipation of the Stone Prison attack whenever he does any mage animation and he hasn't done a stone in a while. Because if I wait to see it and then I dodge, there's, you know, I might lose ticks. So if I just always pre-dodge, then I won't lose as many ticks. I hope that makes sense. You'll see I only really move when I see a mage attack, though. Made perfect sense, and it's not that big of a deal though. Like losing a tick or two is whatever. 2 ticks. No problem. What was the name again? Oh, sorry, I didn't see your other message. And it's warm-ups. Warm-ups OSRS. He has probably the best rapid heal guide, if you want to look it up and learn it. 500 is possible about Red X Baba? Yeah, they should be. Probably want at least bandos these days, though. You could probably just face hang him with bandos, because her damage is a lot less. You'll probably have to Karis once, is my guess, depending on RNG. Your monkey room has to be kind of clean, though, obviously. Like, you should always try to enter the room with at least 80 HP if you're doing your monkey room correctly. Possible? Yeah. Recommended? No. Obviously, recommended is going to be 5-1 for solos. And, like, 6-tick Red X in teams. Well, teams... Personally, I would say in quad or higher, but you see his vid about First Fang kit with Minx hides. Yeah, I saw it. It's kind of cool. I don't know where I would personally use that though. I think Bando's chestplate is still better than it for like farming. First time, I think it's fine. First Fang kit, it's not a bad idea. Made 50 mil, huge. I made a lot of money off the blood shards going up. I bought them at 5.5 on the most recent dip. I did sell them a little early. I did not think they would be this price. I sold them at 8-ish and a half-ish mil. I thought they would peak around then. Use it over my bandos is a lot better. Pretty sure it's worse in every scenario than bandos. Obviously, other than the pack yak. Like, I'm pretty sure statistically it's gonna be always worse than bandos, but isn't it just obviously for the pack yak, which is kind of important, of course. If you have like crystal legs, I'd rather just do the bandos top and the crystal legs to save space. But if you're not running Bofa because you don't have the money to afford Bofa yet, then I'd probably just run mixed side legs. And your gear set up for 515. Are you doing 5 to 1 though, or are you doing 6 stick? Because I mean, I've always considered it with 5 to 1 in mind. If you're not doing 5 to 1, then it's gonna be worse, right? 5 to 1 is a 16% DPS. If you're calculating with a 6 tick red X to make up for the lag in defense, then that would defeat the purpose of it, because then you just have a slower Baba and you're less tanky. What spell is that? That is the Undead Grasp. I firmly grasp it. Thank you, Shaman. 1, 2s, 1s, 2s. That was a really slow monkey room. My blowpipe did not want to hit anything higher than a 5. Plug into high def animations, you're thinking about Entity Hider. Because the only place that defense realistically matters in ToA is going to be for Baba. I assume most of you guys here are solo enjoyers. So if you have a lack of defense and have to stop 5-to-1ing, that would just be worse, because then you have to 6-tick to make up for it. And obviously 6-tick Red X is 16% less DPS. I'm gonna face tank to get the monkeys out. Seercull for it, you use it on Zebak to lower his magic level so your shadow hits more often. Messed up there a little bit. So the faster monkey room makes 35-minute timer more comfy. Yeah, essentially. So now we're leaving usually in the lower 5 minutes or mid 5 minutes instead of being more around the 6-minute flat area. Kephri is usually going to be about 5 minutes, so usually you're around 11-ish minutes to 12 minutes going into Akkha, which is really nice. Well, going to the mining room, sorry. Cult taking for 350s, yes. The cult is still really, really good and high priority to take. Five timer seems doable if I fix some stuff up. Hey, congrats, dude. Bring it up to 410s. Or you can always kick it up to like Dehydro kind of style runs and go to like the mid 400s if you want to. The 445 might be a very applicable video for you if you want to look into stuff like that, like mid 400s. Did I lose a tick there? I might have lost a tick there. That doesn't matter, actually. No, I didn't. And we'll move that down there, actually. I griefed the last worm. I wasn't supposed to go for that one. Then. Sint, no fighting. What I get for trying to adjust my playlist. Yo, how's it going, Samir? Hope your night's been good. Or morning. Depending where you are. Any idea for speeding up the duo 540s? What are your room times looking like? I'm gonna go ahead and go under the safe assumption that you probably need... I'm gonna get some HP off this guy. Also, because I'm annoyed by dodging eggs. I'm assuming you guys are doing fine on Zebak and stuff like that in Akkha, hopefully. Like one person running mid, I guess one running ladder. Bone Dagger and Kephri off the start. That's pretty slow for level 2. What are the monkey room times? Monkey rooms should probably be like 130 or faster, at least, my guess. Is someone doing 5 to 1 and then for Baba? Save a little bit of time doing that. If you want to make it simple and easy, the best thing you could do is 145 monkey room. That's pretty slow, yeah. Definitely bring that up a bit. I guess the easiest habit to do would be obviously like do how you do solo monkey room, except after the first wave and everything's like the potions are dropped and all that stuff, split up on the room. One person takes each half. Because most of your tick loss for monkey room is definitely going to be going to having to walk around and go for monkeys. If you guys are already split up, then you guys won't have to run around anywhere as much. Is it worth the 5-tick butterfly? No. It's not even worth to do a 4-tick butterfly. If you don't have a shadow, I recommend just face tanking Akkha to encourage him to switch to a different style, because your mage DPS is really low. We're talking like, unless you have... It's probably acceptable if you have max mage Sanguinesti, but I wouldn't personally recommend doing any kind of 4-tick butterfly. Like if you have max mage Sanguinesti, it's probably acceptable these days, post rebalance, but overall I would say don't ever do butterfly. It's better for you just to tank and try to get him to switch to a mage or melee style. Or sorry, range or melee style. Bang Bofer or Blowpipe for Akkha Shadow. Between those three, Blowpipe is the best one. For Akkha himself, you want to use the Bofa over the Blowpipe. Assuming your evocation is probably like 400 or higher. There's probably a point where Blowpipe's a little bit better with crystal armor still, but... I assume you're doing like 400s, I guess, or like mid 350s at least, something like that. For Baba, oh, as I was saying, for Baba, if you're doing duo, I would only have one Bone Dagger and the other person should have a BGS, so that in case, because if someone noodles on the Bone Dagger, you can go for a BGS. It may miss anyway, but it'll definitely help. Because 2 Bone Daggers doesn't do anything. Always only ever have one Bone Dagger. That would definitely help as well. To make your the fence reductions more consistent. Have one Beeger and one Bone Dagger. In case you didn't know, Bone Daggers don't stack, although you can get the damage bonus. So one person hits like a 15 and then one person hits like a 5. It doesn't add up to 20. It just sticks with whatever you had originally. So if you had like, for example, also if you had like, if someone hits like a 1 and then the second person hits like a 20, you're keeping the 1, unfortunately. That's how the Bone Dagger really works. So yeah, you gotta be careful about that too. As far as I know, it might override with the bigger number, but they don't add up is the important part. So BGS is definitely better. Using more prayer now? Yeah. Dude, my shadow is just hitting 1s right now. This is crazy. I've been hitting him including memory, and I'm still gonna fail this DPS check. He's gonna tank the damage. I don't care. Boss hurts, man. Yeah, they don't stack. It's kind of unfortunate. For Kephri, I assume you guys are having one person. What's your Kephri time looking like? That's a pretty fast one to do. Is anyone swarming for P2? That would be ideal. Actually, let me actually go to a gear-related question. Gear-related question. Are you guys comfortable with 530? That's pretty slow. But regardless, let me continue. Are you guys comfortable with the amount of restores you bring generally? Do you think you can drop something? If not, like Missouri legs as an example. Because there is one switch you should probably add in for duos that I think is worth taking, and that's the Imbued Heart. Because you guys should actually go for a melee trap. Obviously in solos, I'm not a fan of melee trap because you only have a limited number of dung walls. But in duos, you know, you guys can get a melee trap going on from the very first dung. I would say an Imbued Heart would be very, very nice to really boost your damage on the Overlords. If I'm not mistaken, Imbued Heart is actually BIS over even Fang on the Major. And you would improve your tick uptime immediately because, like, you don't have to run around chasing it. So that's something I would consider. In case you guys don't have Imbued Heart switches, that would be pretty nice. And a Hearted Shadow for the Melior is, I think, like 20% more DPS. Elder Maul? No, I would just bring a BGS. Because Elder Maul misses too much. That Baba. You're on pot share? Yeah. I mean, if you're on, I don't know if you want to, but if you're doing, I assume you're doing like Spellbook Swap or something. Pot share's also super chill tech, I respect it. You can set up the double Ranger trap if you want to. If you're not sure how to do it, I would look at the Mogul Kirby's 600, True 600, under 25 minutes. And then you can set up a double Ranger trap and ignore both Rangers. Keep in mind that if anyone gets spotted, either of you two get spotted by the Ranger, it will fire at the entire team though. I don't know why I thought that was a valid tile to run onto. But are you guys swarming P2? You guys can pull off a swarm P2 if you really wanted to. That would be super fast if you could pull it off. Definitely having the shadow would help though, because then someone could just constantly reset the arcane by hitting big on it. No, I think we're bad on P2 Storm. That's fine. Sounds like Kephri is a decent amount of improvement time. And Monkey Room. But definitely, yeah, look into some 5-to-1 tech on whoever's tanking Baba, and you can venge them. Venge whoever's the tank for 5-to-1. They can take off praise if they really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend that though. I think I'm gonna hold these restore doses. It could sun up, but Well, since you're an SBS, there is a mild improvement you can do for Zebak. Make sure you guys venge, and then prioritize praying over the blood barrage and not the actual ranged attacks. And you can probably venge like a 50 on enrage phase, up to a 50, while protecting and preventing the Zebak from healing. That's a mild improvement you can do for Zebak. In rage phase, prioritize praying over the mage and let the range hit you with Venge on. That would be a nice time save, because then you're preventing a probably like 28 heal, while also venging like a 50. That's like a mini ZCB in your little pocket, just like that. Instead of just doing a regular Venge, you can hold it for that. Yeah, like you guys basically, if you guys both do that and Zebak hits you at 50, you basically got a free ZCB. A 0 time ZCB. Not really, it's like a 70, but 0 time Void Waker more like, because you're shadowing while this is all happening. Spec transfer? Yeah, I did think about that as well. That's pretty cool stuff. I was like, but I just wish you were able to use it with partial spec. Kinda sucks that you can't. This one's a bit nerdy, but you can have one person. What am I doing? Wrong switches. You can have one person bring a Soul Reaper X. And like this one's super nerdy, very minor time save, but for Warden P2, if you guys are watching his HP or whatever really carefully, if it's one hit from one person regardless, the person with the axe can just go for a hit on Warden instead and hit a 0. Because he's gonna die in the same amount of time and they can get a stack up ready. But that's super nerdy. So if he's like one shot from one player, then that guy can go for an axe instead. I wouldn't probably actually do that, but it's there. It is technology. What else do we have? That's a charges calculator, yeah. Definitely sounds like Monkey Room and minor random stuff. I feel like the heart will help you guys a lot though. If you do a regular melee trap, heart up, and then mage all the overlords to death, except the ranger. Yeah, it's chill. You just sit there and potion share. Potion share is so broken. Such an underrated spell. I don't even have Seercull. Minus 1 tick. Oh shit, the dust. And have one person swarm and the other person just focus arcane? Yeah. In the beginning, whoever's swarming should poke the arcane. You know how like you can poke the melee twice and then swarm? Do the same thing for the arcane. Either mage it twice or poke it with Fang, whatever you prefer, and then start swarming. It should teleport like right away if you have two people maging it off the rip. Because you guys just slap it. Alternatively, if you're bringing a... I mean, I would still prefer Heart because it helps you with the melee more. But if you want a potion share at range and you guys actually have range switches for a Tbow, then that would be a little bit better than the Heart. But the Heart is better just because it works for both monsters. But I assume you guys are going to kill a ranger to make it easy and do a single ranger trap, which is fine. Kephri should still be pretty fast doing that method as well. Killing first ranger, trapping second ranger. And then just maging and swarming. And then both of you guys can just blast the melee afterwards. It might be better to blast the melee and then go on the arcane, but that... I don't know about that one. I haven't done the calc for Hearted Mage on the arcane versus what's it called? Hearted Mage versus Ranged Pot Tbow for the arcane. I'm pretty sure the Tbow is stronger and stuff, but still. Like, if it's close enough, then I would still do the Heart, just because it's so much stronger on the melee. But yeah, range pot is shareable, which is kind of nice. Definitely don't want to hurt the comfiness of the raid, though. The BGS would help improving your Zebak as well, which is super nice. I wonder if this was a potential PB if I hit the skulls. I think it is, but I don't really care. At this point, if it's not a sub 30, I don't care. Tick's lost, it's Jover. Heart Shadow is really better than range spot. Make sure you check. Actually, no, you already checked. I guess it's with Eternals. That's kind of crazy though. Or Tbow would be better. Well, it's a massive difference for the melee though, if you see. Versus fanging it. Having a Heart Shadow is really, really strong. Oh, this is a mild, this one's mild, but for Boulder, for Baba Boulder skip, if anyone has ZCB, or maybe only one person has, they could ZCB Baba while the other person does the actual skip, or while they're skipping. So for the very first rock, instead of even blowpiping it as the duo, just start with ZCBing Baba and trust the other guy will hit the boulder for you. And they can ZCB, they can basically go for 2 nat rubies on Baba while the other person actually pulls off the real skip. But they should skip with them so they don't have to actually, you know, hit the 3rd boulder. But you do have enough time for 2 ZCBs while skipping. The other person should probably do double. The other person should probably just do double ZCB, but I mean that really requires like trust. At the very least, go for the 1 nat ruby. You should go for the 1 nat ruby for the first boulder, and then help you skip on the second one is the easier way to do it. Because they gave Baba a whole ranged weakness. You might as well take advantage and try to go for it. Alright, let's go ahead and gear up again. I'm guessing all of this tech is only going to improve your runes probably by like 45 seconds maybe, to a minute. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. So like if I was your duo, I'd be running over there right now. Or you, or whatever, you know, like one person would be running and chilling on this side of the room after dropping their potions. Confirmation bias? Maybe. But we take those. Should have went for the major, of course, here. Not mean by this, this guy. Ah! It's over. Mind people Bofa camp? It wasn't that bad back in the day, but yeah, this time and age, it is kind of trolling. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna let him hit me because I want to spawn monkeys. I didn't spawn him. Luckily, I heard this Reynolds guy pulled up a 5-to-1 guide. I did. Ooh, a free 23. We take those. You see, like, okay, if I was a tank in your duo, and these rocks were in Narnia. Ow, worth. If I was your duo and these rocks were in Narnia, I would take a sarcophagus instead, which is like a 30. But only if I was like 90 HP or higher. Honestly, not 90, like 80. I mean, right away, you're probably going to notice like a 10-second time save, 10 to 15-second time save on your Baba, having tanked 5 to 1. If the rocks are close by, then no need to take a sarcophagus. We're stopping at 1 KKC. I'm going to take a break, yeah. Probably do some Coliseum and stuff. Does Baba not get an opportunity to swap? Oh, of course he does. He has the same tank mechanics as before. The secret is that both players should know it. Did you get the pet from the Coliseum? No. We're working on it. You guys could probably honestly get away with a full face tank Baba. I don't think he really deals that much damage. But you can just 6 tick when boulders are out, like the rubble are out. It would be nice. But I would go for the 5 to 1 and then take Seercull route. High HP. Because you have a lot of HP to spare these days. Still getting like 6 minutes? You mean like when you leave Baba in general, or the whole Baba is taking you 6 minutes? It's a little sus if you met the whole Baba takes you 6 minutes. How much of DPS increases 5 to 1 over dimensional 6 ticks? 16%. Holding it there. Whew. I was like, if your Baba's taking 6 minutes, you need to... Yeah, you're probably 6-ticking a little bit. It's fine. I mean, even 6 minutes isn't outrageous. It could just be unlucky in a 540. I'd have lost my marbles if you set your Baba 6 minutes. Oh, yeah, the monkeys actually hit harder than Baba, unironically. They hit at a higher frequency, and they're probably more accurate. Advice when you give my rune sim, take a rune long, excuse me. Need a better stab at it. If you are looking into getting into 5 to 1 for both players to learn it, do try to remember to do full face tank roughly around 72%. To try to encourage Baba to summon the monkeys before rolling boulders. Because if you don't, then they'll spawn in the beginning, and you're gonna be like, the method sucks because you have to deal with monkeys for the entirety of P2, and I wouldn't disagree at that point. Like, if you actually had to deal with monkeys for the entirety of P2, it would suck hard. I'm just gonna let 2 swarms go through, it's fine. It wasn't fine, I'm upset. Why did I let 2 swarms go through? I'm just gonna hit big, I guess. Invo changes? No. I wouldn't say go for any in particular invocation changes. I don't know what the time loss on medic is, to be honest, but I assume in a duo it's still pretty aids. Under that assumption, I'm gonna assume medic is still a no-go. Uh-oh. Interestingly enough, I know how much damage that was about to deal because I was watching my Deadly Prayers. I just did whatever that number was times 5 and I knew it would be at 35, roughly. Like, I used to take medic in duos for like a very obscure reason, which was I wanted to shaft my DPS and put it in the gutter so that my Iron Man friend would have slightly more than me. Worth the prim slot? Yeah, it is. It definitely is. If you wanted to drop a switch, I'd probably drop Torva legs because it's less strength. Doesn't come with the accuracy. Kephri and Baba, yeah, Kephri and Baba are definitely like the rooms to improve in. Yeah, he was talking about duos, not solos. Imbued Heart is kind of like so you can have it for your shadow in duos. It is kind of nice because these guys, well, not the Spitter in particular, but the Melior and the Arcane, maging them is quite a bit more DPS than Fang in team raids. I would say keep the prim spot. If you're running pretty low on restores, you can consider echoes, but you'll be fine, honestly. I'm gonna drop this. We need more room. Because echoes you can wear for ranged Zebak, and then you can wear it for Baba and Kephri. You probably don't lose too much DPS. But I'm pretty sure your max hit on your Fang goes down from 51 to 50. Some of which is made up by the echoes when you're tanking 5-1 Baba. Not my personal recommendation. You can try it though. I'm pretty sure you guys can do down with Echo Boots anyway in a 540 and a duo. If you want to give it a shot. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you guys have issues on supplies anyway. Hello, playlists? Are you gonna play next song or? Yeah, but I would say Prims is still worth it just to speed up the 2 rooms. Or 3 down, yeah, sorry. That probably worth using. I use it in solos because your accuracy is about the same using it versus augury. And you lose one max hit. I don't mind losing one max hit, it's fine. Whatever 1 divided by 84 is, I'm okay losing that DPS with my prayer drain being so much lower. I messed up. Lost the shadow hit. I assume for Akkha you guys are having one person run mid and then one person do ladder, which is probably standard. Technically you guys can spend time learning how to both run it together, but that's kind of aids because you guys gotta make up rules and stuff like that. I think that's better than losing that entire hit. I messed up the click, so I just turned it into a 6-tick cycle. You guys both ladder. You should have one person run mid, so you can hit shadows. At least one of you guys should hit shadows. You can have the butterfly always run mid. That'd be easy. I messed up. Deserved. I really thought I would proc there, but the hell did I click? I think standard procedure is one run mid and then you have multiple people. Everyone except that one person goes ladder. Oh, lost it here. Hit here. Got a triangle system going on. A little bit on the boomer switch side there. For Akkha, last phase, I assume, are you guys holding your last hits? Or coordinating your third hits together? Oh, cut it a little close there. Ow. But don't do that? Oh, you should do it. Yeah, he's in a duo. makes sense to do it in a duo. Of course, you don't really need to pay attention if they're hitting a particular number. Just make sure people are getting 3 fangs per phase. That's all that matters, even if like all 3 fangs are zeros. Yeah. Like in case someone's like late or in Narnia or something, just make sure they get their 3 fangs in. That's all that really matters. Even if all the fangs are hitting zeros. Someone can wait 1 tick to save another person 5, you know? Yeah, that was a massive Seercull. My genius or what? Look at that. That safe spot right there. Man, I just ate the P1 ball and it said at 118 health, but I still died. I'm so triggered. You probably that happens when you're 1 tick late on the Garrus. Yeah, bored doing solos, yeah. Same. Actually, no, I like solos for some reason. But definitely when it comes to raiding group is, not for ToA for me, but for like, I really enjoy TOB because you get to shoot the shit with the boys. Oh, don't touch me, I'm sterile. Ooh, we got a pre-solver going on? Hold up. Well, we might have a pre-solver. Observe, gentlemen. This is what true Zebak mastery means. Never mind, we took mage shit. Observe, gentlemen. Wait, did I already do the second set? I must have done the second set. Well, I just have a friend now. Never mind. I was ready to pre-solve. I guess I already did the second set of rocks. I forgot. But I have a friend now. It's like I'm doing a duo. True Mastery is saving the jug. Yeah. You ever play Left 4 Dead and you gotta save the gnome? Like a gnome? Same thing. He pre-solved it. I'm saving it for next raid. Trust me, I'm saving it for next raid. So one tech could have lived, yeah. Almost killed it before the first set hit me. The full first set hit me. That's cool. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was scary. Junji Ito. That was very scary. So like here, if he does a mage animation, I'm ready to dodge. Hand over the mage. Scared to do Tob? It's very fun content. But yeah, like getting better definitely takes some work. And there's a lot of like random stuff I had to learn about. I wanted to learn the Dwarven Rock Cake skip. But I don't want to use visual metronome, and it sounds like you should use visual metronome. Grasp is also a nice time save for P2. Having one person grasp if it's below 15 HP. Grasp too. It's just a regular magic spell like any other magic spell, but one unique characteristic of it is that it pretty much lacks projectile speed time. So it's like an instant damage proc. Whereas Shadow, you know, takes some time for the projectile to get to the monster. I'm like walking around dodging boulders, like lava boulders, and there's literally nothing going on. I've lost me marbles, bro. I'm locked the fucking... I'm like, boulder's gonna drop here, here, here. And I'm like, wait, this is 80%. We're chilling. What do you go for after the 1KC? 1KKC? Probably go for the Fortis pet. Warden waves, or does it affect other stuff? So you see this guy, he fires a little bit faster. Same thing for Baba. Ooh. Ping didn't go off there. Oh, I guess you can't ping that tile because it's not a real tile. Almost died to that question. But yeah, Baba throws boulders a little bit faster. So that's a real tile, but the Baba one isn't. Interesting. You can ping over there. Holy moly. Nah, don't worry about it. It wouldn't have been your fault if I died. Well, I guess the waves aren't the only thing that matters. The arena also breaks at an enhanced speed, a faster speed. So you're gonna be last road a lot faster with Insanity on. That's probably the most important difference. I think this is perfect. This setup has one extra restore, so in case I like do something really dumb, I can go double power still for more adrenaline, and I can just use Mystic Might for P3, and it'll still be a de facto clear. Well, I guess I should also mention you have less time to kill the skulls with Insanity. Your leeway becomes, instead of like, I'm guessing like 10 ticks or whatever, you only have 2 ticks leeway to clear out all the skulls in Insanity. When skipping like that, when you don't perma-spam, do you just click the second the explosions go off? Yeah. You just click the same timing or right after the explosions go off. Never purple. Elite Clue has escaped us. I think I'm gonna take a break there. That was a decent round of raids. We got 4 raids in there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good night. Only got 1 ward, but I'll take it.